Hello everyone, now we speak about gaming and suicide to real life evolves for sociality. A very rational and thorough suggestion on how to address suicide was published in the above mentioned Russian newspaper in 1911. Suicide is a part of national selection. It helps society get rid of the vacuous. Nobody should interference. Was claimed by the authors of the publication. So those days, it was recognized as a scandal, but nothing has changed in the very attitude of society on the reason for reducing them. People keep building imaginary goals to stay in neurotic states of dissatisfaction with the person positions. In the illustrative that the progressive social development that the supposedly witness today goes in the line with the growing number of suicides over time. Nothing weird is in it actually the source of both progress and suicide in the same. As we figure out this is this days for change. It might shoot cynic of course, but the suggestion from that old Russian newspaper keeps working. Moreover, the deeply social residue individualism in the gaining moments today, reaching a fixed degree. Suicide contributes to socially working as some sort of safely waves which relieves the personal existence protest. One society is afraid of the true individuals. It will always tackle privacy every possible stimulus for suicide. We have to repress again. Society is about power. It has nothing in common with the question of individuals. What socially care about most is status quo. That's why neither underemployment nor suicidality can never be a problem of society. Nothing prevents us from assuming that society uses suicide as a necessary against overpopulation. It looks more human than hominid family and the AIDS epidemic. It is based on the democratic freedom of choice along with basic human rights in the quest for happiness. It's cheap and effective that the only thing needed is just to keep broadcasting image of happy individuals over media to get up our desire not be what we are today, not to stay average. Can our awareness of the reason for suicides help in such a case? Hardly unclearly, since the overwhelming majority will never leave the ranks of socially standardized Bibles. Suicide will always remain an internet feature of any society in which chasing happiness in a mass cult. The true individuals do not need to keep socially something lucky glitches before they ask to be happy. That's why true individuals are not native to sociality. They are looking for a way out of post sociality where a different goal setting system works. People social structures are a matter of the future, however. Does this mean that absolutely everyone belongs to the present day obedient social mass? Does not one understand the predatory substance of society? Since status of antisocial rebels is always available, another deal is both the content of the status and means of protest changing over time. The modern clip thinking geeks consistently release any different configuration with the machine of society. can lead to anxious imprisonment or suicide. They do not join street protests and strong created by social activists. They true individuality seeks do the only thing actually dangerous for society. They ignore it, but it is impossible. So ignore socially offline reality and sociality have merged long ago. That's why only a polar world of virtually can provide individuals with this social silence, and any moment of computer games is one of choose shelters. Getting back to the gaming space, we have to admit that it play an ambivalent role. On the one hand, games contribute to society in similar ways that suicides do. They offer safety, wave to relative psychological pressure in by various social problems, and they do it in a soft manner without rendering moderation. On the other hand, the virtual world extracting individuals from social reflection for a while. In educate games on who stay away from both reality and social and such and experience might appear irresistible for many of those who take socially with low pity. It would be too native to consider all games the enter social labels. Moreover, a significant part of them belong on the abundantly socialite presently who seeks refuge in gaming. The lion's share of gamers play computer games just from fun without a second thought. Game is rightfully accepted as a particular sort of escapism. Only a small percentage of those who regularly play computer games can call themselves the true hardcore games. It means that just a tiny portion of the world population can recognize an alternative way of life in a virtual space. Even so, the gaming industry keeps growing. It still remains quite too quickly realm in terms of sociology. And mass consumer games remain just a way expensive and sparta. Many serious people have nothing to do with games for favorite reasons. For example, the soldiers from the special force having real combat experience do not play shooter games. Their real life missions are full of death, and therefore their lives are full of messing. They hardly need any virtual substitutes for the activities that allow them recognize the predatory nature of sociality in warfare. Uh, in contrast to the above, computer games have neither corporeal limitation nor special restrictions. They seem to be an easy way out. Socially, technologically speaking, computer games in their current state cannot be a fully fledged subtraction for a real offline routine, and that is not what is required for the people suffering from the mangles of the miserable skins for the gaming environment in the umbrella under which they can hide now and then from the never-ending development of social problems. The so extinct brawlers reality still has a temporary nature friends when virtual worlds reside only on the screen of computers and smartphones. That why many little humans cannot get lost in the computer